Liquid, it's the battle of the blue, and both teams really want this win. Both teams are in that conversation around that line that is the cutoff for playoffs.
Well, and for TL, it's win or you're out. Just plain and simple, they are done if they lose here today because they are at 7 win. Flash ball with an auto and kill.
Auto in the air, yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, that is one of those situations where you have to early flash or you're just going to go down. But this is dangerous for Harry because you can look for a cocoon over the wall from the Raptor pit. Luger getting chunked out here is not great for him, but there they go!
There it is! Harry stays alive with 100 HP, but not long enough. It's first blood to Palafox's Jace. But bottom lane, the 2v2 favors Liquid, but not enough for a kill.
Q inform Q, goes Spider, gets the execute damage. They're able to finish him off. And now it's no TP, no flash, and early kill goes over onto that Jace. So Palafox in a fantastic position here. I mean, just look at the buy. He's able to get MR, a tier, and a serrated dirt.
Ooh, just when Dokla thought he had a good situation to drain tank through the damage of the 1v1, come out on top, Pioshik reads the situation. Once she hits level 6, the power of that 100-0 all in, if she hits the E and then she's guaranteed to hit her Rs, it's so scary. But this item lets Palafox just sort of disregard it for now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if he feels that that is going to keep him safe, you know, the only way that Harry can actually kind of come back in the lane, you know, and really exert his will in the lane is by threatening all in, right? So if you can't get the all in, and all of a sudden Jace has full control in that lane. The downside of this is that is the only real, you know, magic damage threat. Zeri has some mixed damage. There's a little bit in there, but it's not as though there's like a multi-APT. Hard to know.
But yeah, he didn't want to risk it because he knows if it does hit, he's dead.
Yeah, and if you die there with no TP, then you're losing plates mid too. It's Jace. Jace will crush the tower, so you have got to be safe. Dokla able to just back it up, use the Shroud there, avoid that Q. Was a trade of ultimates in the river.
And CLG, despite the fact that they were taking the Drake late enough to have that handshake neutral objective swap with the Herald, they stopped Team Liquid from acquiring it, and now they'll pick it up themselves. So CLG get Drake and Herald here in the first round. And he gets it done. Now, let's see if Harry can do anything about this turret falling, because it doesn't really look like it. It actually just looks like it's more of a party for CLG. Another kill, another death on Harry. He is all 3 of the kills that CLG has picked up early, and all 3 have gone to Palafox.
I mean, the hope, even if you kill the Gwen, if you're getting more gold for the Scion, like, sure, that's nice, you have the tanky Scion, but it's not really where you want your gold to go. If Wukong's getting more out of it, maybe Wukong can kind of be that threat, especially against the Jinx, who is going to struggle with low mobility and no defensive support. But it's definitely a really tough spot.
First mythic of the game for Team Liquid is the Divine Sunderer of Pioshik. Can do that quote-unquote melee range execute Q, but it doesn't take him over the wall. Harry loses half HP to the Sorcerer's Shoes Night Harvester Elise, and he's got to back away.
Yep, it just has to go right back to base, so that's really going to end any sort of a chance that they have to potentially contest this. You can see that the bot lanes were both moving towards mid, so at least they wanted to have it as an option, but going to be no shot to contest it here whatsoever.
They're maximizing right now, looking to start up their 3rd Drake of the game. Team Liquid seeing if maybe they might be able to do anything about it. I don't think you can. I don't think.
Oh, they're going to fight for it, though.
Want to, though. A TP's coming in. Yon and CoreJJ take the blast cone over the wall. Another TP showing up now. Team Liquid moving forward. They want to take it. CLG goes in, and they're going to secure the Drake. Boom stuck in the middle of everybody. Tries to flash it out, but he's already dead. Contracts on the run. A flash from him. CLG will take the Drake. They will trade their support for it. Ahead as CLG
Shock
looking
Blast
for position here. Shock Blast hits Pioshik, chunks him pretty heavily. He's got to retreat back to the rest of the team now. Has to use the clone to make sure he doesn't end up in trouble there, passing by Luger and Boom. As you can see, pressure from Dokla on the top side. Palafox getting caught out. That's exactly what TL needed. Palafox, what the hell?
Palafox was down by himself, trying to find that angle to poke, but he was down in the river for so long, never regrouped with his team. Gives over a freebie. You can see, just look at his body language. You can see the stress
that they needed. That's the mistake that they capitalized on, and they're still alive. It's tough. Woo. Don't get me wrong. CoreJJ just getting chunked there. But now Team Liquid at least feels like they have a fighting chance. Boom's taken low, but they don't have enough damage to finish the kill. Pioshik at half. CoreJJ also somewhat hurt. Palafox having to flash away now from Harry. He finds the Shuriken flip. He goes in, but he doesn't have it. Harry dies. Contract to the rest of CLG have to retreat. Palafox going to be killed now again, as Dokla has not yet found his way to participate. Yon goes over the wall there with a hop, skip, and a jump, but Summit will not die easily. CLG, they trade mid laners, and Team Liquid's happy to do it.
Yeah.
Is wrapping all the way around. He wants to see the angle here for the flank. Team Liquid are starting up the Drake. By doing this, they're giving their opponents, they're trying to convince them, hey, Pioshik's around, because why would we start it up unless we had our jungler? Contract steps up. He wants a little bit of poke. Now Pioshik shows his face. He's going to find Palafox. Yon goes over the wall, and they're looking for the enemy mid laner. CLG trying to survive, but they've lost their support. Counter Logic Gaming is absolutely losing the plot here in the mid game as Team Liquid surges to life. They're going to take another Drake. They're going to stop the Soul again. They picked up a kill for free. Dokla trying to lead the way and maybe get something back. Summit leads the charge. Wants to see if they can find anything else here. Palafox alone in the brush. Pioshik going to place the ward. Doesn't want to fight him 1v1 without the Cyclone.
As Palafox right now, and the Jinx is just as rich as Palafox. So Palafox is not, this 1v9 army anymore. Has really had a couple people catching up to him.
We're long from the days where he was 1,600 out in front of the next closest person, but we do have a fight breaking out. Pioshik forced into the stasis to stay alive. He wants to get himself back away here. Dokla under a little bit of pressure. Harry goes in. He wants the dive. Summit finds the enemy top laner, and CLG is still in
Look at Luger, though.
Now they might be able to turn it around. Luger wants to get excited. If he can do it, he might be able to run him down, but TL gets the distance. Just going to be able to lock these guys down even better. The slowing power of the Shock Blast is now very threatening, as well as the extra armor penetration.
And look at Pioshik, half health now. He does have a GA available, which is big, but Harry's going in!
Harry decided he wants to fight, and Poom's gonna be caught out. He survives way longer than he should have, and they finally finish him with Yon's ulti. Team Liquid has gone 1-for-1 here in this. They found the enemy support, but they lost their top laner, they lost their meatball, and now Palafox can go shooting. He'll try to find the Shock Blast as Team Liquid falls back yet again. They still think about contesting this.
Harry's gonna TP
Harry
back.
gets back. He can TP back into the fight. This could be huge.
Oh, they're gonna go for it!
They're just gonna put the chompers on the TP. Harry immediately popping the stasis while Team Liquid comes in to back up their mid laner. The shutdown! It's Harry, and he finds Luger. CLG loses contracts next, and it's a double kill back over to TL's mid. But Palafox mops them up. Dokla's back with the Dragon. Only Pioshik is still alive for TL, and it looks like CLG might get their soul after all.
Wait, can Pioshik get back in here? He does not actually spotted just yet. He has a GA. I think you go for this. I think you go for this 100%. There's no jungler there, but he can't find a way in.
He can't get in, and now he's stuck around so long. Palafox is going to get that GA for free. Dokla's left to finish off the Drake. Palafox mistimes his Shock Blast. Dokla grabs the Drake. It's Ocean Soul for CLG.
In there,
holy cow!
That is punished so heavily, and look at the carries from CLG. Palafox and Luger, they are trying to win.
500 from the Jace. Now Contract is getting jumped on here. Pioshik using the ulti. Dokla buying a lot of time here with a Hallowed Mist. He shuts down Pioshik, and Team Liquid has to scatter. Harry barely gets away with 200 HP. Poom goes into the dredge line, flash over the wall, and he finds Summit. They can cut through the Scion pretty quickly. The dead body shouldn't be able to get a whole lot. Enemy jungler down, enemy frontliner down, Baron is up, and CLG is about to take care of that.
Yeah, TL go fishing in the enemy jungle there, and it's CLG again to come out on top. They now have the Baron, 5.6k lead here.
Took Core's HP away. The Lulu had to retreat. Team Liquid couldn't maintain their defense with all 5 players. And there, another big Shock Blast, half of Core JJ's HP. Palafox with this Jay is getting it done. And now Team Liquid's looking for the chance to maybe go in and keep themselves alive. Dokla starts going for the snip as Summit is too far away from the rest of the squad. And he's gonna get killed first. Yon and Core JJ still trying to kite and fight as Harry dives in, but he doesn't have a way to do it. Palafox goes on a rampage. Harry goes down, and CLG goes straight for the jugular. They'll find the first Nexus turret and take down Pioshik, almost looking for the second. Dokla and Palafox and Poom, they want this Wukong, and they got him. CLG eliminate Team Liquid from the playoffs and move up to 9-8.
A massive, massive win for CLG. So much off of the early game there from Contracts, who was incredible in the early minutes on the Elise.